Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I sound funny, I'm still battling my cold. Today's video is going to be titled YouTube Made Me Buy It. Now this is going to go over all the products that I have in front of me that were really hyped on YouTube by a lot of beauty gurus or beauty bloggers, vloggers, whatever you want to call them, that made me run out and go buy these products. Now I'll tell you whether I still like the product or whether I'm sort of like meh about it, and you can decide from there for your own opinions. Bear in mind, this is just my opinion on something. Doesn't mean to say that it is going to be your opinion. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the 5 palettes that I have. Yeah, so I'm not going to go in depth about these palettes. You guys know that they would have been hyped on YouTube, and that's why they're here in my collection. So I'm going to start off with the LORAC Pro palette. Now this was hyped up a couple of years ago. It looks like this. And a lot of beauty people were on the bandwagon, so I was like, I have to get on that bandwagon too. So, I do agree the shades are buttery and they do blend out amazingly, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. This is my very first ever palette bought, and I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people, and it's the Urban Decay Naked palette. And it looks like this. It has beautiful shades. I really like this palette. I don't actually reach for it that often. I think it has something to do with the fact that I have a lot of palettes in my collection now, and it's just I gotta pull it out a bit more. It's gotta come to the forefront. It's gonna be my first choice next time. Again, the pigmentation's amazing. There's a little bit of fallout, but that comes with shadows when there's a lot of pigmentation in the shadows. I don't mind the fallout. I always start off with my eyes anyway, so that's not a problem for me. Now the next palette I've actually broken. I've used it so much. Oh, look at that. It's the Tarte and Bloom palette. I love this palette so much. Again, these shades are right up my alley. If you hadn't noticed already, I definitely go for the warm neutral tones. This palette smells like chocolate. I think they were going along the same lines as the Too Faced palette, but it definitely smells like chocolate. The shadows are amazing. They blend out. They look fantastic on the eye. I really like having this in my palette. I haven't used it a lot in tutorials, but I have used it a lot in the past, and I'm very happy to have that one in my collection too. Now this one here is sort of the runoff from the Tartelette, because I'm talking about the Too Faced. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and the colours look like this. Again, same story. Pigmentation is so on point. There's minimal fallout. The blendability is incredible. I feel like if you're new to makeup and you want like a really good palette that's gonna like really pick up your confidence with the blending, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette I highly recommend. Now this is really new to my collection, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Renaissance or Renaissance. Renaissance or Renaissance? How do you say that? Anyway, it looks like this. Again, the colours are nice and warm. There's berry tones that really go well with my colouring. Anastasia shades always have the pigmentation, always blend out, and they are amazing. So those are the 5 palettes that YouTube made me buy, and yeah, I have to say I'm really happy with them. Now moving on, I am a huge fan of Lauren Curtis here on YouTube, and she always went on about the NARS Laguna bronzer. I've recently just used it in this tutorial. I'm not sure when that tutorial will be up, but if it's up before this video, I'll link it below. I think you can totally go ham with this. I don't know if mine's like that old that the pigmentation just isn't that strong off the bat, which is something I really like. I don't want to have to work at bronzer because I put it on my face and it's just like come off like whoa, holy crap, and I'm just sitting there working and going shit, I have to fix this mistake. So I really like this. I think the colour is really good for when I'm a little darker. It's not too orange, it's not too warm. It's really nice. Okay, everyone and their mama has gone on about this next product, and for good reason too. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I've got mine in taupe. It is so pigmented that when I dip my brush in, I literally have to wipe so much of it off. I'm not complaining about that though, I'm just saying that the pigmentation is insane. And I've got it on my eyebrows today. It keeps my eyebrows in place all day, and they aren't going anywhere. I love the product. I would definitely repurchase it. So the next product that I have, again everyone will know, it is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This is so amazingly pigmented. That is like one, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, there we go. That, holy crap, look at that glow. The only thing is that it's too dark on my skin for me right now. I've actually got another highlighter on at the moment that I'll talk about in a minute. But oh my god, it's incredible. The powder is so finely milled, it goes on like a dream, and you are glowing to the gods, baby. I absolutely love it, and I would definitely repurchase this, maybe in Moonstone though. I do have the liquid version of Moonstone, but I think the pressed powder is more illuminating than the liquid versions. Okay, so the next highlighter is the Balm Mary Luminizer. Now this is more my color tone, and holy crap, it is so pigmented. Look at that. Oh, whoa. That's incredible, and like I don't even think the camera is doing it justice. For the price as well, I think it's a fantastic highlighter, and a little bit goes a long way. I've had this for a while and I haven't even hit pan yet. It's incredible. This next product, again, has recently, I think it was 2016 it came out, but it has been hyped all over YouTube, and I had to jump on that bandwagon, you know. It is the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer in Chantilly. I really love how light this is, where I can really have a highlighted under eye. I found it quite hard with other concealers in their version of light. They came off quite yellow or quite pink or the same Dan tone as my skin color, and that was just, I wasn't having any of it. So when that came out, the fact that it's so full coverage, you only need a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way. It is one of my favourites. This next product, I've actually broken it, so I have to be really careful. It is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Now, oh yeah, there I broke it there. I really like this powder. It is translucent, it's finely milled, it doesn't look cakey. The only but that I have, I feel personally that, okay, I know that this was revolutionary in the game when it did come out, but now there is a lot of other powders or brands who are making powders that have upped their game that I feel are on par with the Laura Mercier. So if you're thinking about getting it, I would just do some research, because there are other powders out there that are just as good as the Laura Mercier powder and possibly are cheaper. So do your research. Don't always fall into the traps that I've fallen into, is buy everything that I've seen on YouTube, because you could save yourself some money. I have a good collection of MAC lipsticks, so I'm just going to show you this one. But I feel like 2 years ago, everyone made a video about a MAC lipstick. Now, it was like either Candy Yum Yum or Whirl. And the other one that I felt got really hyped was Velvet Teddy. And I had to go get it myself too. Let me do a swatch for you guys. Now, I like matte lipsticks. They smell nice. I think that they have like a nice variety of different finishes. Would I say that I would repurchase them? Not necessarily. Again, I feel like MAC was the starting point, and then a lot of other brands have come in, up the game to, if not better than MAC. Sorry, I say that with a heavy heart. So the reason why I picked Velvet Teddy was because it was everyone's go-to nude. It wasn't even a nude on me, but I had to have it because a lot of YouTubers were like, oh my gosh, Velvet Teddy, this is my jam, this is life, this is bae, I go ham, all of that jazz. But when I got it, I was like, oh shit, it's like a brown on me. It's not even nude. And I'm not saying that it's not a beautiful color. It is like for really autumn and winter colors, but I thought it was going to be this amazing nude. A lot of my problem is I do a lot of online shopping and I don't go and test the product. So yes, I put the blame on myself. I should not just like watch a YouTube video and then run off and go buy it instantly. I should do my research. I don't do that. I'm impatient. So yeah, that's why I'm sort of meh about it. The next product that I'm going to mention is the Benefit Give Me Brow. I have repurchased this. This is the second one that I've had and I love it. I think it's fantastic. My shade is shade number 1. It's perfect for my tone. I think it's a great product, and yeah, I've heard a lot about it on YouTube and I ran out and I picked one up for myself. I haven't looked back. I think it's fantastic. So the next product that I heard everyone raving about was the Milani Baked powder blush in Luminoso. Oh, how pretty is that? Let me see if I can swatch it. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. It's such a beautiful peach. It's got this like these little tiny, you can't even tell, little specks of shimmery glitter in there. You can't even tell. It just looks so beautiful. It gives you this really glowy, luminous from within sort of vibe on your cheeks, and especially if you're going for a really sort of like glowy, dewy look, this blush is perfect. Also, it is so affordable. There's actually, I had a blush by Benefit. I think it was called Coralista. I think that this blush here is a perfect dupe for that. So if you're wanting Coralista, you should pick up, or look at, before picking up, that's my mistake, look at the Milani, sorry, oh god, I'll say it again. You should look at the Milani blush. I highly recommend it and I love it. The next product I have next to me is, oh my goodness, so dirty. Sorry, let me just quickly clean it. It's the NARS Sheer Glow. I picked this up after Shan XO recommended it and was her Holy Grail foundation, and I think it's a beautiful foundation. It sits so well on the skin. It doesn't sink into fine lines. It doesn't accentuate pores. It is stunning. I get a lot of my compliments from when I use that foundation. I have mine in the shade Siberia, but I did actually add a darker one into it because Siberia was too light. Go NARS with the really light shades. Thank you. Yeah, so that is YouTube Baby Buy it, and that's a good one. Now the last product I have in front of me is the, excuse me, the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Pure Hollywood. Now this is Amy Macedo's Holy Grail and I had to pick it up. It looked beautiful on her. On her it was very nude and light. She's a lot darker. I think like she's like 5 shades darker than I am, but on me it's just this beautiful mauve, sort of nude, but like your lips a better color. It stays on all day. I find it really comfortable. It doesn't crumble on the lips for me. It's a beautiful shade and I would repurchase it again. So yeah, those are all the products that YouTube made me buy. I sat here, my whole collection would be about it, but these are just sort of like the really hyped up ones that I have found that YouTube really got me running to go out and buy. Tell me what YouTube has made you guys buy, any of your fails or any of your purchases that you really enjoyed. Again, makeup's a personal thing, so yeah. That's it guys. Make sure to subscribe so you get notified when I upload my videos, and give this one a thumbs up. Okay, see you guys, bye.